Jenny Arnold here, exclusive Purple Status presenter with Younique, and today I want to talk to you guys about closing the sale in your customer groups. With your customer groups, there are 3 important things involved in closing a sale. 1 is consistency, 2 is relationship, and 3 is follow-up, and they all go hand in hand. First, we're going to talk consistency. You have to be posting consistently in your customer group. Okay, I post in mine at least twice a day, but you need to be posting in it once a day. Posting in your customer group consistently is going to start with that, building that relationship. So it all kind of goes back to the very first message you send a customer. If somebody orders from you in one of your parties, within 24 hours of their order, you want to thank them in a voice note. Okay, not a written message, a voice note. So why do I say 24 hours? Well, first, I thank them in the party and I immediately send them a friend request. Okay, I like to give them time to accept that friend request before I message them, only because of that filtered folder with Messenger. Facebook's getting better with it, but it's still there. So I like to give them a chance to accept my friend request before I message them. As soon as if I get the notification that they've accepted my friend request before that 24-hour window is up, I'll go ahead and message them then. If I haven't got that notification that they accepted my friend request, then I still message them within 24 hours. And I just voice note them, thanking them for their order, acknowledging what they've ordered, offering them any tips or tricks that I have based off of their order. And then I let them know that I'll follow up with them after they receive their order. And I ask their permission to add them to my customer group. You want to ask their permission. Don't just go and add them to your customer group without talking to them first, okay? Talking to them first will get that relationship going. Hopefully in the meantime, you're still communicating with them, via Messenger. Once they're added to your customer group, you want your customer group to be personable. You want it to reflect you, okay? Mine, I like to post different looks. I like to post interactive posts. I like to, it's a place to show appreciation to your customers. Maybe you're doing giveaways, whatever the case may be. Again, all of that needs to be done in a closed, customer group. But you want it to be personable. You want them to be able to get to know you. You want them to be able to relate to you. You want them to know that you appreciate them. So say, that kind of leads me to, okay, so now we're posting in it consistently. So that is what leads to sales, right? You posting consistently different products, different looks, that's what's going to get them engaged and ultimately hopefully lead to a sale. So say, for example, I'm going to give a specific example. I recently took Elegant Cream Shadow, Tenacious Cream Shadow, Extravagant Cream Shadow, and I did a look with that, made a cute little collage fall with, with the pumpkin and the shadows all next to each other, and made a cute little collage. And I just did the caption, pumpkin spice makeup for the win this morning. Something short, sweet. Didn't really list what products I used. I just did a sentence, okay? And I posted it in my VIP group. That's what I call my customer group. So if I keep referring it to VIP group, that's why. And I posted it in there and I got so many responses on it. Love those colors together. What are those colors? Etc. So that right there gives you a chance to message those customers that are engaging on that post, okay? So what do? You message them, nothing salesy, nothing spammy, but you message them thanking them. So say Sally said, loving that look, what are those colors? I would message her in a voice note and say, hey Sally, I hope all's well. I hope you're having a great day today. Thank you so much for commenting on my post this morning. Your support means the world to me. The colors that you asked about are, and I list the colors, and then I'm like, let me know if you have any questions. Leave it like that, okay? If she replies back, so say she says, oh yes, I'm loving those colors, I'm gonna need to get them. I get paid Friday. I'm gonna need to get those colors. You message her back and you're like, oh, okay, that's great. Let me know if you have any questions about ordering. Just so you know, if you get the set of 3, you're saving money, because you can get the set of 3 in a bundle, a little bundle. Then you just kind of let it go. And then come Friday, I messaged, her back and I'm like, hey girl, just wanted to know if you wanted me to open a party link for you, because with the set of 3 cream shadows, that $70, you're almost halfway to earning rewards. We don't have to, throw a party or anything, but you can share the link with family and friends. It's open for 10 days. And maybe you can earn some rewards if anybody else would like to order. I kind of assume the sale a little bit. And I offer to open a link for her so that she could possibly earn rewards. And then I kind of wait and see what she says back. And then I kind of follow up. If she doesn't order that day, I'll follow up like 2 days later and say something like, hey girl, just checking in, wanted to see if, if you had any questions about ordering, if you still wanted to order, just let me know. I just want you to know I'm here for you. And then I kind of let it go. But more times than not, by just following up and making it about them, they usually are closing the sale. And sometimes, more times than not, people will say, oh yeah, go ahead and open a link. I'll see if anybody else wants to order, and I'd love to get rewards. Now we don't have to do a whole party, but you're still kind of making it about them. Especially if they're going to have a semi-large order. You want them to feel appreciated and like that you're looking out for their best interest. So that's one way that I kind of close the sale with my customer group, is if they're engaging on a post, just voice noting with them back and forth, and making sure that the conversation is about them. Let them lead the conversation and make sure that you're making it more about them and you helping them and meeting their needs than you are making it about you closing the sale. Because when you make it more about them and they feel like you're not looking at them like a dollar sign, but you're looking at them more at helping them, more times than not you close the sale that way. So again, it's kind of all on an individual basis, but you have to voice note with them and make it all about them, not about your sale, but about them and them getting what they want. And if you look at them as a person and not a dollar sign, more times than not you're going to close the sale with that. But anyone that engages on my posts in my customer group, even if say Sally asked about the colors, but say another person just says, loving that look, I just still reach out to them and say, hey girl, thank you so much for commenting on my post. Your support means the world to me. In a voice note, hey, I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for commenting on my post. Your support means the world to me. I do that for anybody that comments on a post that I do in my customer group, like if a selfie of me or a video of me, anything that someone comments and shows support, I voice note them, thank you. It builds the relationship. It makes them feel appreciated. It builds that bond, that trust. So that is one way that I close the sale with my customer groups. I'm sorry if you guys hear my dog barking in the background, but he just started barking. So another way is the follow-up. Okay, you have your customers in your customer group. You can go and click members and print out the list, compare it to your customer list in your back office, making sure that, the customer list in your back office, making sure that everyone that's on there hopefully is in your customer group. But the follow-up, making sure that you're following up with your customers after they've received their orders. And then, when it's time to reorder, making sure that you're following up with them. If they are in your customer group and you are posting consistently in your customer group, when it's time to follow up with them, hopefully by that point they really feel like when it's the reorder time. So 3 months, after they've ordered and you're following up with them and it's the reorder time, by posting consistently in your customer group and really letting them relate to you and making it a fun place to be. When you go to reach out to them when it's time to reorder and you're just like, hey girl, how are you? How's life been? Just wanted to reach out and make sure that, you're still loving your products. If you had any questions, if, you needed anything refilled, let me know. But hopefully by this point, it's not really like a cold message because they've been able to relate to you in your customer group. That to me is the key in closing sales with customer groups, is just making it personable, making it relatable, and very engaging. I really try to make a lot of engaging posts. I like to kind of learn, do interactive posts asking them hey, what do you guys want to see next? Or what are you guys interested in? These are, for example, with our fall products, these are all of our new fall products. What do you want to see first? What looks do you want to see? What videos do you want to see? Things like that. And then as people are engaging, you're just you know, reaching out to them via voice note, thanking them, asking if they have any questions. Again, the more you make it about the customer and less about the sale, the more you're going to close the sale. So those are my like key points, is consistently posting in your customer group, consistently interacting and engaging with them. If they're commenting on a post, comment on that post too, but also message them and thank them for showing you support. And let them know that you appreciate, you know, their questions and their commenting. And then following up, you know, making sure you follow up with them after they've received their order. Ask them if they have any questions. Follow up with them like a month after they've ordered, making sure they still love their products, if they have any questions. And then when it's the reorder part, hopefully by now you've built a really good relationship. It's been 3 months. Hopefully you've been engaging with them for 3 months. And when it comes time to reorder, they're going to jump on it, you know? And anytime a customer wants to order, offer to open them a link. Seriously, offer to open them a link anytime somebody wants to order, and have them order through their own link, and let them know like, hey, it's going to be open for 10 days. So if you want to share it with any of, you know, your friends or family, go ahead and just, you know, send it to them via email, because you're going to be emailed the link or a text message. And then they can go ahead and order through that and you can get some rewards. So always offer to open them up a link. Another thing is when you go live and you do lives, make sure you do it on your personal page and then share it to your VIP group, because when you go live on your personal page, you're kind of expanding your audience more, and then when you share it to your VIP group, they can still see it and they can still engage and interact with it that way. But for example, with the live, so I might say like, hey y'all, I'm going out for date night tonight. Can you help me pick out my, you know, my look for the night? Okay, so first in the morning, like, so say you're gonna go out for date night on a Saturday night. Okay, in that morning, you're gonna like lay out your outfit and lay out your makeup, and have your customers pick your, you know, the products. So say Sally, Jane, and Betty all pick, you know, the products or whatever, and you go live on your personal wall to get ready with the colors that they chose, and then you're going to share it to your VIP group and then tag them and thank them in your VIP group for helping you, you know, get ready for the night and things like that. So you're showing them, you know, appreciation, and you're still like building that relationship by interacting with them. That's such the key. I hope that's the biggest takeaway you guys take away, is just to work on building relationships, because that leads to closing the sale. It leads to possible, you know, new recruits as well, and they're going to start to trust you and reorder. It's really all about being consistent, following up, and building the relationship. So I hope this helped, and if you have any questions, let me know, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.